Okay, it's 3:50 in the afternoon now, so I'm going to have this on for the rest of the day. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing, but I'm definitely going to eat. Everyone's got to eat, so I chose the red. I'm pretty comfortable with a red lip. It's the first color I ever wore on my lips, so yeah, I don't mind going about my day with a bold red lipstick. I used to not wear bold colors on my lips at all. I would always dab on lipstick just to kind of enhance like a soft red lip. But I've gotten used to bold lips recently, and um, I guess either depending on what I'm wearing or just being comfortable in my own skin, I'm pretty okay with this. Alright, so I'm about ready to wrap up. Um, so from what I'm gathering, I don't have to worry about any lipstick getting on my teeth because it's already dried down. As you can see, I actually went pretty far inside my lip line. And if you really want this perfect, get a lip liner. I think you can manipulate it to be very pretty, but it's not going to be perfect, I don't think. Because it's a kind of a thin formula, it kind of gets into the imperfections in your skin and your lips, which is fine, we're all human, but it's not going to be that perfecting formula. But yeah, this is actually not bad. From far away, it looks like a smooth line. From close up, it's not perfect, but it's good enough that it's good for me. So just for any of you out there who really like a perfect, like, photographic look, you might want a lip liner with this one. But if not, if you're just simple like me, put lip product on throughout your day, yeah, just go with this. It's not an easy application. I feel like it's a harder application than the Wet n Wild is, but it's easier than the e.l.f. products. At least this Modern Metals one that I tried. And maybe it's like Charlotte Tilbury. Maybe it's like that. I feel like, yeah, it's really not that difficult. I would say it's like just above beginner level kind of application. e.l.f. was definitely more difficult for me. There are certain products like MAC is difficult for me to try on. Kat Von D, I'm terrible at applying, and I think that all comes with practice, because I've seen people like Jeffree Star put on those liquid lipsticks like nothing, and I'm just like, how do you do that? And everyone has different lip shapes, so that probably has something to do with it, but I know that has a lot to do with your expertise, because I was actually teaching my sister how to put on liquid lipstick, and she was very novice at it, whereas she needs to help me with putting on eyeshadow, because I honestly I don't know what I'm doing. So she's actually way more expert at that, and we kind of go back and forth. Whatever I don't like, I give to her. Whatever tips we have, we kind of share with each other, so that's kind of cool. I'm like the lipstick nerd, and she's way better with eye makeup products. Alright, so I will see you guys later, and tell you how this all goes. Hey guys, so it's 5:47 in the afternoon, so it's been 2 hours. I've had pasta with pesto, oil, and tomatoes. And okay, one thing about this liquid lip that I'm enjoying and not so enjoying at the same time is that when you eat oily foods, this comes. Sorry, someone's messaging me. Let me just. Okay. When this product comes off, oh my goodness, my hair. When this product comes off, it comes off less crumbly than liquid lipsticks I'm used to. Like, look at that. Like, it doesn't, like, that is just pigment coming off. And that didn't do that before I ate, so obviously the oil has spread across my lips to cause this to happen. So obviously there is a breakdown of the product that is occurring that wasn't happening before I ate oily foods. Now, with the Wet n Wild, I noticed that it comes off more crumbly throughout the day, especially when you have food. But with this particular lip product, it comes off not as crumbly, but just more like smearing off. And I that indicates to me that this is going to come off in a more elegant fashion than you would expect a liquid lipstick to do so. So, it's up to, oh, and I've also had some white wine with my pasta. So, but I don't really think it was the wine. I really think it was the oiliness of the pesto and the whole pasta dish that made. I wasn't seeing any kind of lipstick product come off until I started actually eating the pasta. So that is my update 2 hours later, and in my opinion, I still love this lip. So it's still bold and bright, and honestly, in the camera, like even in my up close camera, let me just check in the mirror. Yeah, it's still pretty bold. Like, that's straight up just still there, even knowing that some of the product has come off because of food. So, so far I'm pleasantly surprised with this even more so. So I'll be checking in later on to let you guys know if anything interesting has happened or whatever else. See you later. Hey everyone, it's 10:12 at night now. Um, okay, so now it's been several hours, and excuse me, I would not say this is a super long wearing liquid lipstick. It tends to like if you don't layer it perfectly, whether it's 1 or 2 layers, like if there was any kind of unevenness in your application, it's going to eventually show. Thicker layers will get darker as compared to thinner layers that comparatively look lighter to the darkened layers. So the more food that you eat and oils you put in your mouth, it's going to break apart the product on your lips, and it's going to enhance that process. As I've had things to eat, I've also had some risotto and asparagus as well earlier today, and now my lipstick just looks like a bloody mess. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it looks great on camera here, but I don't know if you can see, like, it is so patchy now. So I think it's the oils that did it. Like, I think this could wear well if you don't eat, especially if you don't eat oily foods. Um, but I ultimately think that this lipstick is more for like a night out than it is for like a full day wear, unless you want to reapply. But I actually didn't reapply on top of this. I um, I think these colors are definitely they're more statements, except for maybe Jordan. Um, and Lydia's pretty light as well. But they will probably their patchiness will not be as obvious, I don't think, as the red or the dark purple one. So yeah, I I think for the kind of advertising that this liquid lipstick does have, um, it's got this, it's all like torn apart now, but it's got this vampiric theme. So if you want that whole bloody look going on, by all means, this is the perfect lipstick for you. This is so perfect for Halloween. I would use this for costume makeup. I used Wet n Wild for costume makeup. I would use this for costume makeup, absolutely. Because at the like at the end of the day, this actually kind of looks like blood on my lips. Like, just like the unevenness and patchiness. It's kind of like, what did you eat? It's ridiculous, and it just enhances that bloody vampiric look to me. So if you don't enjoy that, this isn't for you. But if you really do and you don't mind that whole unevenness that happens at the end of the night, just, by living life, then this is perfect, I'd say. I enjoy this lipstick. I mean, to look nice, I probably wouldn't have it all bloody and patchy like this, but for a Halloween look, this is perfect. This is stunning for a Halloween look. Also, one thing, I think this lipstick does not bunch at the corners of the mouth as much as Wet n Wild or as much as the e.l.f. one that I tried. I think this one bunches more than Wet n Wild, which bunches more than this one at the corners. So I really like this. And Charlotte Tilbury, I didn't find really to bunch up. Um, I don't know, probably why it's more expensive. But I would say this is a great lip product. There are only 4 colors out right now, so yeah, I would get them at Hot Topic. Honestly, I don't know about the the Saraya store pricing. I'm not sure why it's so high, so I would get them at Hot Topic. Like I said, I got them on New Year's Day, and they seem to be a really new product. So I'm hoping this review helps anyone out there. And yeah, I'm loving this. And also, I don't think you need to be a goth or emo to be into this. Honestly, I'm not. But I like to go into Hot Topic for little bits of things I like, whether it's band t shirts or lipsticks or jewelry or clothing, other kinds of clothing, just to accent my wardrobe and my fashion. I feel like I don't need to go full out in that goth theme to take those pieces and add it to my own collection. So that's what I think about these lip products. I recommend them, and I hope you all have a good night.